Tarot Tuesday. As you can see, I'm in a hotel room. I am out of town at a music camp. I'm teaching at a camp or assisting, supporting, being a coach at a camp. So I still wanted to do Tarot Tuesday from out of town. And I'm just going to jump right on in. Well, I like to start with saying, please, if you feel so led and if this reading resonates, please like, comment, share, definitely subscribe to my Mellow Neptune Waters YouTube channel, and feel free to email me at mellowneptunewaters@gmail.com if you have any inquiries about personal readings, one-on-one readings, any clarity card pools or 3-card reading, whatever format. If you're just curious about some things and you have some things on your heart that you want clarity on, please email me, please contact me. All right? Card number 1, for those of you who chose card number 1. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? The Answer Your Call card is it's an inquiry card. So it's a card that has the energy of, you can keep asking the universe. If it's something that is still on your heart and you haven't gotten the answer yet, you can keep inquiring. You can keep asking and trusting that the answer is within you and that it will come. And this is also a reminder. This particular card is an answer to whatever you've been inquiring about. So let's see what that is. Answer your call. What is your soul calling you to do? Your guidance is divinely guided. You are being called to answer the call of your soul. It might be scary. It might not make sense. But if you trust your soul's yearnings, you will live a life beyond what your mind could possibly imagine. Answering your soul's calling is not a one-time thing, rather a lifelong dance. Deep down, you already know what you long for, what your soul yearns for. Whatever you are called to do, that is your calling. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Don't wait for permission. Just say yes. Most people are waiting for a step-by-step plan before they take the first step. But intuition doesn't work like that. It takes faith and courage to answer the calls of your soul. And that's why most people don't do it. But you are not most people. You are in exactly the right place to answer your calling now. You don't need to know the whole plan. You don't even need to know where it is leading. This is a word, honey. You just need to take the next step. No one has ever had the complete, perfect plan. There is no end destination. There is no right or wrong way to do it. And you do not need permission from anyone else. Sometimes the more resistance we have around answering a soul calling, the more important it is to our soul's growth. Wow. This is, well, I received that. That is so in line with my whole day yesterday. All right. The Work Your Light Inquiry. This is something that you can tune into. What is your soul calling you to do? What is your soul calling you to do? Wow. The second card, card number 2. Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Try it again. There we go. That's really dope. I'm trying to see it one more time. Birthing a new age. This card is an activation card, which means that this might be a time of manifesting things that have been in your soul existence through another lifetime, through this current lifetime, whenever. And now it's time for it to be activated on a whole new level, that this is the time. And so what that this card is saying is birthing a new age, birthing new creations, and dreaming a new world into being. Often our path is exactly the one that we don't feel prepared to walk. Walk it anyway. Often what is rising feels far bigger than we could possibly hold. Be a container for it anyway. Often our creations seem to have a wild, uncontrollable consciousness of their own. Birth them anyway. Often what is ours to do is the very thing that most intimidates us. Be courageous and do it anyway. We are birthing a new age. Right now, we're in a transition period between ages, in the process of allowing the old cycle to fall away and the new to rise. Like driving in the fog and trusting the road will appear again, we need to release old identities and ways that no longer serve us, using our intuition as a compass. You are part of a group of souls who have been incarnating at significant periods of history, preparing for this exact time. I'm going to read that again. You are part of a group of souls who have been incarnating at significant periods of history, preparing for this exact time. Dreaming a new world into being. Magdalene sisters, daughters of Isis, Essenes priestesses, Essenes, or I'm not sure how to pronounce it, Essenes priestesses, witches, mystics, healers, seers, artists, midwives, visionaries, guardians of the earth, and storytellers from past time. It is time to give permission and space for what is beckoning within to be born. We are dreaming a new world into being. This next phrase that I'm about to do is the Work Your Light activation. So it is how to activate. If you have the deck, they say to hold the card to your heart. However, you can just recite it and repeat it as a sort of affirmation. I am open to surrendering to the creations that are wanting to be birthed through me. May I be of service in a way that delights my mind, body, and soul. Please use me. Please lead me. Please show me the way. I'll share to that. And the final card, card number 3, Mirror. Mirror. Oh. Who or what is triggering you? Who or what is triggering you? The filter of our own experience is how we experience life, 90%. Oh, again, this is an inquiry card. So this is similar to the energy of the first card of inquiring, of asking the question, asking the universe the question, and this is one of the answers, the mirror. Who or what is triggering you? The filter of our own experience is how we experience life, 90% of the time. Through our own projections. Okay, how we view the world 90% of the time through our own projections. When someone reminds us of an unhealed experience, we get triggered. Often, it's an unconscious thing. People and situations can trigger our mirrors to reflect back to us what we believe to be true about life, the universe, and ourselves. Mirrors pointing to our shadow and our light. Mirrors revealing the parts of us that are yet to be accepted, witnessed, or loved. This card is guiding you to look closely at what experiences or people are currently triggering in you and what they could be triggering or mirroring back to you. When have you felt like this before? Could they be opportunities to heal something in you? Or are they shining a light on something that longs to be witnessed in you? This goes for the good and the bad. The good, those who we admire and put on a pedestal. If we do not realize that we are attracted to them because we are like them, we will need to cut them down in order to rise to their level. The bad, those we despise, are envious of, or put down. If we do not realize that they trigger something in us, then it is still yet to be healed, and we will remain hurt and wounded ourselves. Here's the Work Your Light inquiry. Who or what is triggering you? What is it in you that they are triggering? What part of you longs to be witnessed? I gotta say, this is one of my favorite Tarot Tuesday spreads because this is just fruitful and just kind of gets to the point. All right, so if you are curious about the deck that I used, it's the Work Your Light Oracle deck. It's one of my faves, and it has a beautiful guidebook. So if you guys, I could have said this in the beginning, but I do hope that if you are at this point of the video and you've already listened to just one of the cards and it didn't resonate, or it didn't resonate, I recommend that you go back and listen to the other cards, because something might be in there for you. I know in reading all three of these, they all resonate with me. The first one resonates with me the most, but they all capture the time that I'm personally in. So all right, I love you guys. I hope you have a delicious Tuesday and rest of your week, and I hope that these messages are guiding and supportive for you. And as I said before, if you feel that you would like some more clarity for the summer, for the week, for the next few days, for the next month, just different inquiries or questions or concerns that are on your heart, please, please, please feel led. If you feel led, email me at mellowneptunewaters@gmail.com. I love you guys. Peace and blessings.